can't shoot from the water. I did not mean to loot all of that armor. Poodoo. So much such a pain in the butt. Is this a Game Pass game? No, this is not a Game Pass game. That is a dead giant, man. There's a bunch of dead giants down here. Shit, I missed. That's Bodo. Oh, he's got a shield too. That sucks. Ah! Come on, do your thing. Oh man, ooh, there's an inscription up here. Do not mourn our dead. Just as in childhood we did not understand sleep, so through life we edge towards its final form. Departure is natural. Life was always a gamble. No tortures, no incantations, only silence and the hum. Do not stay for what follows. Do not look at dead faces as they turn hollow in the end. Okay, now we gotta go back into the weird, back into the other zone, the other dimension. I've got 2 spirits I can talk to. Let's do... I think we had one inside of this house we could do really quick. Oh no, just talking to Rune.
Yngvi has proven herself a worthy chieftain. She heard my plea.
Okay.
weight, it is lifted. Their souls are free, and now there is only one more task to be done. You must send me to her. Wherever Sitaran be, I will follow. And I know we will be closer to Mother then.
Are you wanting me to kill you? Are you certain?
More than I have ever been. But listen, my body still clings to this world. The flesh resists what the soul has already accepted. When the moment comes, I may fight. Not because I wish to, but because I am still bound to this place. Still outside Sonder. Not hesitate. Strike true. And when I am gone, let the wind carry my name to Mother.
Alright.
Thank you. Let this be the...
Oh, I got stuck in the corner. One more quest done. Okay, looks like there's one more up here. I don't think I can do a bonfire in here. Yep.
Ho ho ho, you're here. Munvarth knew you'd come, even before we headed to the Mother's chamber. He's my friend. My raven friend. I mean, he's a raven. Feathers, wings, a beak, all the raven things. And he's the reason I'm worried. Well, not really him, actually. It's my stupid head, always forgetting things. Before I entered the Mother's dream, I told myself, Yarnsver, remember to let Munvarth out. And, of course, I forgot. Damned useless head, and rip it off my shoulders and toss it into the abyss if I could.
I'll help set your raven free.
You will. I'd do it myself, but I can't go back anymore. For Toids, dreams are a one-way journey. Both Munvarth and I would be forever grateful. Here, this is the key to his cage. It works like any key. Just stick it in the lock and turn it. I hope I can travel back to the Waken world. And please, make sure to apologize to Munvarth for me.
Okay. I'm gonna go back out into the real world. Fly free, little raven. Be cool if you could get an animal companion in this game. Other than the horse, I don't consider the horse a companion. The horse is actually, for me, the horse has been useless. I don't even bother with it. Gets caught in the environment. I have to get off of it to harvest everything. I have to get off it to do combat. It was getting in my way. I think the only time I've used it is a couple of times when I've been overburdened, and I was like, but I haven't had to worry about coin in so long. I think that was really only in the first 15 hours of the game, because since then I've had more than enough money to...
Hello.
I don't have to loot everything
It's you.
anymore. About Munvarth.
Did you manage to free him from the cage?
Aye.
Thank you. I hope he finds a new home, or at least some other ravens to keep him company. And I can already feel my burden lifting. Now I can join Mother and Senya in your chamber.
Okay, talk to Skilled again. Scold. Creepy statue.
You have come, walker in the weirdness. Jarnsfor, Runa, Alfield, Trim. You do not yet grasp the weight you have lifted from their shoulders. No matter how great or small their burden, it still bound them, kept them from journeying towards the deepest layer of the dreaming. But now they may step into Mother's chamber, and you shall be granted this privilege as well. After all, this is why you are here, is it not?
Not really, but okay. I wanted me to see it's in the
Yes,
boot.
that is why you will enter Mother's chamber, Walker. The choices that must be made shall be made within. No matter the outcome, you have the gratitude of all Thoid. Were it not for you, we could not have embraced the dreaming. We could not have stood
Gratuitous
before
kitty cat
Mother's chamber.
shot. She's curled up on the chair right there on her blanket. Alright, it's time to enter.
Indeed, the time has come.
She got cut this morning on her face because Christina was doing chores and Frodo got outside and attacked her, and she got, I had to put medicine on it. She got it right between her eyes, like on her forehead. She's got a little half-inch cut. Flip side, she got him like 2-3 weeks ago when he attacked her. She defended herself and put a nice half-inch scratch on his nose, so he has a nice little scar on his nose now. And then Smeagol attacked her like a month ago and put like 4 scratches on the back of her neck. It's very unfortunate. She's been here 2 years and they have never accepted her. She's a super sweet cat. She's a puzzle solver, which I've never had a cat that's been into puzzles like that. Her big thing is, I was telling this the other morning to the morning streams. You guys are the afternoon crowd, so I use what do you call these things, like earplugs to sleep. These are little foamy earplugs, and she is obsessed with these things. And she found them on the desk, I don't know, about a couple weeks ago. And ever since she found them on the desk, she's ruined 3 pairs of them. So now I've taken to hiding them in little boxes and stuff. And her little thing is every time when she comes to the office now, the first 30 minutes of her being in the office, she's jumping on the desk, going on it. She's doing things she shouldn't be doing, rummaging around, trying to find the earbuds, the earplugs. And then I'll eventually show them to her. And then she gets all excited, and then she ends up wanting to go to sleep after that. But it's unfortunate there are other male cats always try to eat her face off. This must be Mother up here.
I have watched your journey, Walker in the Weirdness. I saw how you helped the lost Thoid children face their burdens, the weight that kept them from entering this chamber. For that, you have my gratitude. But I know you have your own purpose. Now tell me what it is.
I need to retrieve King Arthur's crown.
You seek the legacy of the one who brought so much suffering. I do not know if you come to me searching for pain, truth, or hope. But now I understand. You need the support of the tribes to face what slumbers beneath the earth. Tell me, human child, why? Why should I stop waiting for Ingvi and release her from her journey towards Sonder? Her burden is lifted. She has no reason to remain in a world crumbling into ruin, all for the ambitions of one old man.
The Thayer are needed in the waking world. Griffin wants the DL Rada to unite and march for
The
Camelot.
Thoid are not needed by anyone. Gerfan clings to his dreams of unification and retribution, stubbornly picking at wounds that refuse to heal. Tell me, Walker, do you truly believe uniting the Del Rida will change the fate of this world? That marching for Camelot will break the cycle? The Thoid have suffered enough.
Yeah, the patch notes are up on their
Now
Steam
they
page,
have a
Excellence.
choice. Leave this crumbling world behind, or stay and drown with it. You
I went
asked
through the
me
patch
to let
notes
them
while I was
fade
patching
into
before I started playing
nothingness.
this afternoon.
I cannot allow that. I don't want to.
Enough. There is no reasoning with the giant's stubborn nature. No matter what you say, she'll keep dragging you deeper into the labyrinth of her mind. That is why I ordered the giants to sleep. Their nature was unpredictable. They reveled in strange
Oh yeah, we've
manipulations,
we've already done
willing
probably
to wager their
75
own
to
lives
100
in
loading
primitive
screens this
bets
session
of
rated.
frivolous games.
And we've only been playing 45
And
minutes.
so, I speak. Whatever this one demands, grant it. That is the order of the king to whom you swore fealty.
I was wondering how long you would stay silent, letting the human whose body you stole speak for you. You have lasted surprisingly long. I suppose emptiness and oblivion have taught you some humility. Nevertheless, greetings, Arthur. I am glad I have finally.
Oh, I had
dreamt of
some
this moment.
cranky
The moment
troll
I
about
can
10
tell
minutes
you,
ago. You're just
face to
going in and out of the
face,
same door.
that everything is
No, I
your
went in and out of
fault.
like 15 buildings, dumbass.
Avalon is falling because you existed. Because you continue to exist.
I've probably had
This is also the
150
moment
comments that
I
I've just
accuse you
people
of
that I've just hidden
murdering
from the
my
channel ever
children.
since I published that.
And the
It's just people who
children of the
hate
other
Bethesda
giants.
and hate Starfield. Because I think most of the comments that I've been just the trolls are they're literally saying things like, "It doesn't matter how many loading screens there are anyway. Starfield is just trash." And it's just like, yeah, that's not. You're proving the point that some people will just hate it just because it's Bethesda, just because it's Starfield. It doesn't matter what it is that you're talking about. There are some people who are just gonna hate that game and hate everything. All right, this is also the moment I accuse you of murdering my children and the children of the other giants. Arthur, what is she talking about?
Your human king got to know us well. When he ordered the giants to sleep, he knew that our children could not dream. Dreaming is something giants grow into with age. Having no choice but to obey, we left our children behind in the waking world. Alone, defenseless, condemned to the coldness of death. Quiestra, the child I once held in my arms, never dreamed with me. While I built layer upon layer of my dreaming, she was dying. But I had time. Enough time to dream of Sonder. A place and a state where death holds no power. There, I will dream, Quiestra. I will give shelter to the entire Thoid tribe, including Ingvi. I will not abandon any more children to the waking world.
Is this true?
I have made many terrible mistakes during my reign. But I always considered what was best for my people. At least, that was my intention. I wanted to make Avalon our home, free from the plague, free from forces that would seek to oppose us. I thought that my return would restore balance, that I could prevent Avalon's fall.
Your idea of what is good is twisted, human king. As for you, mortal, yes, you need the blessing of the tribes to claim the crown. Those were the terms of the sacred pact, but you will have to manage without the Thoid. They will all come with me into Sonder.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I
That's
will
2
care for
tribes I
them
haven't been able to
as if they were
convince.
my own children. And I will save them from this world's corruption.
Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, I have multiple options here. The dreaming is not the only layer of reality where life and future exist. I have walked many others.
And what kind of worlds were they, Walker? Were they open to all? Or did they demand a terrible price for the mere chance to exist within them? Whether this is reckless bravado or blind faith in the king's promises, my stance on Ingavi remains unchanged. Our meeting ends here, Walker. You will have to dream what lies beneath the king's threat without the blessing of the Thoid tribe. Leave now and let us dream.
Well, poodoo. But what's really interesting is I can see there's lots of potential conversations there, which means future playthroughs. And that's for the people who want to do multiple playthroughs. There's lots of different outcomes for these quests. Okay.
Walker in the weirdness, you return. Welcome.
Mother has spoken, yes, but I want you to make your own choice.
And you won't tell me what she said? Do you want me to oppose Mother if my decision goes against her wishes? No, Walker in the weirdness. I will not allow you to manipulate me. If you refuse to tell me what Mother has asked, I will enter Sonder and ask her myself.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. Haha, you're not a child. You don't have to do everything your mother tells you. Why are you so afraid of her? True mother lets her children unconditionally lets them leave the nest.
Afraid? I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, it's
I
a
always
big
believed I
RPG
was
rated.
afraid
So
of
if you
the
like
world.
this type of RPG, I
Not
mean,
of Mother's will.
and you've got like 100 hours of
But
spare
now,
time,
as
I
you
think
give me a
it's
choice,
probably something you would enjoy.
there is something I must confess. Deep down, I've always felt that Sonder was not my destiny. I envied Therov for joining One-Eye's rebellion and getting to see the world. I envied Taranis for his work with the Alchemist's Guild. Now I will have the chance to know real life. But I cannot be the elder of a tribe with no tribe. Perhaps I will join those who refused Mother's call. For the first time in my life, I feel free.
Can we count on your presence at the moot?
I don't know how Gerfan will react to an elder without a tribe, but well, he summoned me.
It definitely
So I
lacks
will
the
come.
polish of Bethesda games,
There is
but
a
it has
reason
that.
why the Thoid made me
Someone said
their
the other day
elder,
it's a scrolls-like, which was a
power,
term I'd never heard before, and I was like, that's a
despised by the
really
other
good way to look
Delrida,
at it. It
who's
feels like an Elder
truly
Scrolls game
unrivaled.
without the polish.
And on the battlefield, a skilled Thoid is worth 10 Volker warriors steeped in Nether's fury. The Thoid. We have long been divided between those who follow Mother and those who were
Yeah,
dead to her
and the
call.
demo really only shows you how to
Or at
play the
least
game. Like, the
that's what
story
we
doesn't
believe.
really start until...
That they were cowards, unfaithful, ungrateful wretches.
Yeah, it takes a
But I
bit
was
for the
never
story to get going.
convinced by those words. To me, they were simply brothers who dared to walk their own path, even at the cost of eternity. Deep down, I admired them. I am still Thoid, and I am young. When I come of age, I can bring more Thoid into this world, perhaps even with the help of those who return home one day.
How do you think the rest of the Del Riata will react?
It's hard to say, but I don't truly care. They will either accept us, or they won't. But who knows? Perhaps this time we will grow closer to them. I've always thought they envied our direct connection to Mother. With Mother gone, perhaps we will finally build a true rapport. I am certain they will be. They will believe what they choose to believe. It will be a new beginning. My role as elder was to guide the Thoid of old to the dreaming. But those who come after them will live in the waking world, and I will guide them too. At last, I will be allowed to grow up. And I'll admit, I cannot wait. I know I will always wonder what Sonder would have been
I'm
like.
playing on story mode, so
And
no,
know
I don't
my
find it
heart will
difficult at
bleed
all,
for my
digital.
kin. But something tells me this path is not closed to me forever. If there truly is a place we go after death, perhaps it is Sonder. That would also align with Runa's claim that Sonder is a trap, and that, in truth, everyone dies before entering Sonder. Maybe he was right. If so, then when I die, my soul will awaken in Sonder. I will see my tribe again. And finally, I will meet Mother. That is what I have decided to believe. See you at the moot, Walker in the Weirdness.
Perfect. Alright, so that's a second tribe that we've convinced. I can report back, and then I have one more tribe to work on. Don't fall off, Blanca. Yeah, just a good girl. Uh-oh, mommy's coming in. Did she wake you up? What's up? Whoa, look at all those feather pieces of fur.